Good morning all. Am I audible? Welcome all of you. So today we are discussing another interesting topic of reasoning, statement related problems. Audio video clear? Please mention. Yes. So welcome all of you to this lecture, and this is part of the full-length course we are conducting for General Aptitude. This is the 33rd lectures. All the previous lectures are available. This is dedicated for GATE aspirants, but this is useful for other competitive exams also. So other competitive exams where you need these topics to be learned, you can use it for that also. And GATE aspirants, all GATE aspirants, this is equally useful. All engineering streams, all pure science streams, this session common होगा सारा streams के लिए, क्योंकि general aptitude सारा streams के लिए common है, so ये course भी common होगा. And if you want to be part of my Telegram channel and WhatsApp group, this is how you can be part of my Telegram channel and WhatsApp group. And there is a dedicated Telegram channel only for this course. That link is available in the description of this video also. So you can be part of it and get daily study materials, free videos and other free resources, and the update of all my upcoming free classes you will get from that Telegram channel. From both the Telegram channels you will get notifications. And these are the books I have written for General Aptitude section, and this is currently the bestseller book for CSIR-NET General Aptitude section. If there are CSIR-NET aspirants here, this is the bestseller book now for CSIR-NET Part A preparation. Okay, so let us start. So today's topic is statement related problems, analysis of statements or statement and conclusions or statements, contradictions or converse of a statement, negation of a statement, and truthity, falsity of statement, all are included in this chapter itself. Okay, so statement or a logical statement is defined as a meaningful declarative sentence that is either true or false but not both. It should be meaningful declarative sentence, and also it should be true or false only. It cannot be both. True है तो true होगा, false है तो false होगा. ये दोनों एक साथ नहीं हो सकता. That is the meaning. If it is true, it should be true only. If it is false, it should be false only. You should be able to uniquely determine truthity or falsity. If it is truth and false, or if you assume it is true and if it is becoming false, that is not a statement. For example, I will give you an example. If I am saying, I am lying now, मैं अभी झूठ बोल रहा हूँ, ये सेंटेंस एक स्टेटमेंट नहीं है. क्यों स्टेटमेंट नहीं है? मैं अभी झूठ बोल रहा, तो अभी मैं झूठ बोल रहा है ना, तो मैं अभी झूठ बोल रहा, ये झूठ है. Are you understanding? If the statement I am lying now is true, I am lying now when I am saying I am lying now. That means I am not lying now. That means truthity is leading to the falsity, and that is contradicting each other. Na? Sabko clear hai ye? So that is an example of not a statement. It is just a sentence. I am lying now. All clear? I am lying now. Or I always lie. That also is not a statement. If I always lie, now also I am lying. So I always lie is a lie. But I assumed it is true, and that is a lie or false. And I always lie is not true means I always don't lie. So I may not be lying now. So that is contradicting. That is the significance of either true or false but not both. True है तो false नहीं हो सकता. False है तो true नहीं हो सकता. All of you are understanding that? So then some examples of statement I have given here. Look at these statements, all of you. Look at this. Are you all convinced that these are statements? If you are not convinced, let me know which one. 5 plus 2 is 5. It looks an absurd statement, but still it is statement. Why? It is false. Statement can be false. Keep that in mind. 5 plus 2 is 7, I know. But 5 plus 2 is 5 is also a statement, because that is a false statement. False है तो भी statement है. लेकिन false है तो false ही होना चाहिए. False, if it is false, it should be only false. It cannot be true then. That's a thing. This is false means this is only false. Earth is a star. That is false statement, but it is still a statement. A false declarative statement. Every rectangle is a square. Every square is a rectangle is a true statement, but every rectangle is a square is a false statement, still a statement. Mumbai is in Bhutan, that is a false statement, still a statement. Are you understanding? All these are statements, but all of them are false. False does not mean invalid. Invalid statement means it cannot be considered a statement. Like the example I told you, I am lying now. That is an invalid statement. That is not a statement. But this is all statements which are turning out to be false. Okay, that is also clear. Then what is negation of a statement? I hope all of you know what is negation of a statement. Negation, negative or negation. Simply speaking, opposite. Or for example, if Mumbai is a city, what is a negation of it? Mumbai is not a city. There are different ways you can say Mumbai is not a city. It is false that Mumbai is a city. All are negation of the statement Mumbai is a city. Are you all understanding? Or in notations we say, for if P is a statement, not P is the negation of the statement. Not P. Not P will be the negation of the statement. P statement, not P. Not P ka notation, this is either you can just put not P or just put this symbol. Not P is the negation. And one time GATE exam there was a question related to negation, that also I will show you. First I will complete the basic theory and then go to the questions. So, and then other things about statements are converse, inverse, contrapositive. In school days you have learned. There was a chapter mathematical reasoning in your NCERT textbook, if you follow NCERT textbook, or any other boards. I think you have learned this mathematical reasoning chapter in school days. Wahan pe ye sab diya tha. That only I am just explaining, nothing new. So if a statement, this is called a conditional statement. If P then Q. If this happens, this will happen. If it rains, the field is wet. That is an example of a conditional statement. That means if it rains, then the field will be wet. Uska converse kya hoga? If the field is wet, then it rained. लेकिन इसका मतलब ये नहीं है always converse will be true. Converse may or may not be true. In some cases converse will be true. Some cases converse will not be true. Are you understanding? Converse may or may not be true. Keep that in mind. But converse means P implies Q ka converse hoga Q implies P. That means if this is hypothesis and this is conclusion, that conclusion and hypothesis interchange, that is called converse of a statement. Are you all understanding? Then what is inverse? Inverse means if this does not happen, this does not happen. Like, yeah, the same example, if it rains, the field is wet. For that example, inverse is if it did not rain last night, then the field will not be wet. If it rained last night, the field will be wet. Inverse will be if it did not rain last night, then the field will not be wet. Is that clear? Yeah. If this statement is true, in this case, this inverse also will be true. Then what is contrapositive? Contrapositive will be not Q implies not P. If the field is not wet, it did not rain last night. If field is not wet, it did not rain last night. Depending upon the situations, this contrapositive, converse, inverse will be true or false. So contrapositive will be not P. Not P implies not Q. Sorry, not Q implies not P. All clear? This is not P implies not Q. This is not Q implies not P. So these things also you should be clear about. So negation, converse, inverse, contrapositive of statement you should be clear about. So there was a question related to this directly asked. Yeah, I will come to that. With this question I will explain. GATE 2016 problem. Whether you know about statements properly is asked in this. Try this. I'll give you 2 minutes, which will be more than enough. Try this super fast. Very good. Some of you. Okay, so I'll explain. The fact mention is, if it rains then the field is wet, like we discussed in the previous example. Read the following statements, these 4 statements. Which one of the following options given below is not logically possible based on the given fact? Let us take each option, then it will we'll get more clarity. If 3 then 4, that means if the field is wet, it did not rain. Is it possible? Field is wet and it did not rain is possible, because this only says if P then Q. It does not guarantee if Q then P, or if not Q then P. We cannot say converse or contrapositive or inverse will be true directly. We have to analyze it, na? If it rains the field is wet means बारिश हुआ तो field wet होगा, बारिश नहीं हुआ तो field wet होगा या नहीं, we cannot say that, because you can pump water into the field and make it wet, like we do for irrigation. If it is not rainy season, also for cultivation we can pump water into the field, na? So the field can be wet without raining also. So we cannot say if 3 then 4. The field is wet, it did not rain. 1 second. Field is wet and it did not rain. It is possible. Field is wet and it did not rain. It is possible. Not logically possible is asked. This is not answer, because it is possible in some cases. So, and second statement, if 1 then 3. If 1 is true, then 3 is true. It rains and the field is wet. Yeah, that is directly mentioned now. If it rains, the field is wet. So that is definitely possible all the time. We don't want possible case, we want not possible case. इसलिए option B भी answer नहीं है. Clear? Then third one, if 1 then 2. It rains, the field is not wet. It rains, the field is not wet. Is it possible? No, question clearly says if it rains, the field should be wet. It rains and the field not being wet is impossible. If P then Q is mentioned already, then how it is possible if P not then not Q? Are you all understanding? That is why option C is the correct answer, because that is not logically possible. बारिश हुआ तो field wet होना ही चाहिए. बारिश हुआ और field wet नहीं हुआ, that is impossible according to the given data. That is why not logically possible is option C. All of you understood option C, how it is the answer? Please mention in the chat. Very simple, no? Let me check the given data. That is why not logically possible is option C. All of you understood option C, how it is the answer? So all of you are clear, then let's go to the next question. So that is a very simple question asked in previous GATE exam. Yeah, now to show you some other type of question, I will give you an example to start with. This is a simple question to start with. After this, I will show you more complicated questions in GATE exam which was based on this idea. Some of you got an answer already. Very good. Okay. So Tony lives on an island of knights, knaves, and jokers. So knights, knaves, and jokers are the three type of people in this island. Only these three type of people are there. All the people in that island is either knight or knave or joker. The character of knight is always tell the truth. Truth speaker. Truth speaker is knight. And the character of knave is liar, always lying. And character of joker is truth or lie they will tell. We don't know when they will tell truth or lie, but they can tell truth or lie, both. Now, based on this idea, we need to check. If Tony says, I am a knave, I am a knave, then who is Tony? Yeah, these kinds of questions you should be like detectives. You are investigating. GATE exam many times they have asked questions like this. You are investigating who is Tony. So, can he be knight? There are three possibilities, knight, knave or joker. Na? Can he be knight? If he is knight, he should tell truth. Is this a truth? That is the question. I am a knave is not a truth for a knight. If he is a knight, I am a knight is the truth. मैं knight है तो क्या truth बताना है मैं? I am a knight. मैं knight हूँ. लेकिन वो क्या बता रहा है? I am a knave. So knight होके I am a knave नहीं बता सकता, इसलिए टोनी knight नहीं है. Are you understanding? इसलिए टोनी knight नहीं है. Similarly, knave हो सकता है. If Tony is a knave, knave का character क्या है? Liar, always lying person. So if Tony is a knave, he should lie always. That means this should be a lie. I am a knave. But unfortunately for a knave, I am a knave is not a lie. If I am a knave, the statement I am a knave is true ना. लेकिन knave का character always lying है. Knave होके I am a knave नहीं बता सकता. Knave होके the lie they Tony should say yes, I am a joker or I am a knight. Both are okay. But Tony cannot be knave because he is telling a truth. Knave cannot tell truth. इसलिए Tony knave भी नहीं हो सकता. अभी only possibility joker है. And is there a problem for joker? Joker can tell truth or lie na. I am a knave is clearly a lie for a joker. And joker telling lie is not a problem or not creating any contradiction. इसलिए Tony joker है. Did you understand the reasoning we have done? Statements properly analyze करके reason करना है. That's all. All clear? Yes. So then let's see more complicated question, not very complicated, like more lengthy question asked in GATE exam based on this. Even 2022 there was a question based on this. As I told you should be detectives here. Okay, some of you got an answer. Most of you are confused, I guess, as the question was lengthy. But it is simple only, I will explain. So the question is saying in a class of 5 students, PQRST, only one student is known to have copied in the exam. Only one person copied. The disciplinary committee has investigated the situation and recorded the statements from the students as given below. So the final condition also we will analyze. Investigating team had authentic information that S never lies. So we should start from here. S never lies means whatever S have told, we should assume it as true. What is S telling? Read the question very carefully. S is telling only one of us is telling the truth. Only one of us telling the truth means we already know that S is telling the truth. Question says so. So only one of us telling the truth मतलब क्या है? S is truth speaker, बाकी सब liars है. बाकी सब liars है मतलब PQRT, all are liars. Because S is telling that only one truth speaker. Question is telling that S is a truth speaker. So that only one truth speaker will be S. We can reason it. That means only one means बाकी सब liars होगा ना. All others will be liars. All others means PQRT should be liars. So we can say that yes statement lie होना चाहिए, yes statement lie होना चाहिए, yes statement lie होना चाहिए, yes statement lie होना चाहिए. Now, what is the final question? The person who has copied in the exam, let us check. R has copied in the exam, that is lie. So R has not copied in the exam. So option A is eliminated, which says R copied. S has copied in the exam. No, that is a lie. We know that. S is not there in the answer option. P did not copy. Yes. Did not copy, negation, did copy. So, ये lie है मतलब P did not copy in the exam is a lie. So, P did copy na. So, P is the answer. Super easy na. Just the question is little lengthy. Other than that, there is no problem with this question. Simple question only. All of you understood how to analyze it? Yeah, where you start the question is very important. That determines how fast you finish it. Here, S never lies. From there only we can start. Because before that we know no information about anyone. Na? So this information we start with. By that we understand only one liar. By that, by one truth speaker. By that we understand all others are liars. By that we get the answer. Clear? If so, I will show you more questions of this type. This is little more trickier version of this truth or lie problem. These all are truth or lie related problems. Try it. Those of you want the link of the Telegram channel that is tagged in the chat. Okay, so I'll explain. So listen very carefully. The police arrested 4 criminals PQRS. The criminals knew each other. They made the following statements. P says Q committed the crime. Q says S committed the crime. R says I did not do it. S says what Q said about me is false. So we can rephrase the sentence. R says I did not do it means R did not do it. We can say R did not commit the crime. And what is Q saying? What S told about me is false. Q is saying S is saying what Q said about me is false. What is Q saying? S committed the crime. That is false means S did not commit the crime. Na? So that way we can rewrite the question or understand the question like this. So yes, Muskan, I will explain. So this is the 4 sentences given. All of you are clear. These are the 4 sentences given. PQRS are telling these 4 sentences. Q committed the crime, S committed the crime, R did not commit the crime, S did not commit the crime. We know that only one of the arrested 4 committed the crime. Only one criminal and only one of these statements is true. Yes, this is very important. One truth मतलब बाकी तीनों lies होना चाहिए ना. 3 lies should be there. One truth and 3 lies. One truth and 3 lies should be there. Are you all understanding? One truth and 3 lies means we can say that, look at this. Here the better way is you can use something called identifying related statements or related options. Identifying related statements or related options. These 2 sentences, if you look at it, they are contradictory statements. They are contradictory statements. S committed the crime, S did not commit the crime. They are contradictory. Contradictory statements का speciality ये है, one true होगा, one false होगा, because they are saying the same thing about, they are saying about the same thing, contradictory things, contradictory about the same thing. S committed the crime. One is saying S committed the crime. One is saying the negation of that S did not commit the crime. So definitely one of them should be true and one of them should be lie ना, क्योंकि either S commit किया crime या S commit नहीं किया, उसमें से एक true होना ही चाहिए और दूसरा false होना ही चाहिए और lie होना ही चाहिए. That is why we understood that one truth and one lie will be in this 2 statements. उसका मतलब क्या है? Totally one truth only is there. That truth is among these 2 sentences. Is that clear? Very clearly understand it. One truth only are there, that is given in the question. वो truth either Q का statement होगा या S का statement होगा. Q का S का one of them, we don't know which one right now, but one of them will be the statement which is true. उसका मतलब ये है बाकी 2 remaining statements है ना, वो lie होना ही चाहिए. The remaining 2 statements should be lie. All of you clear? Remaining statements should be lie. Remaining statement should be lie means we can say that lie. Now look at it. Question is asking who's the liar is not the question. Who is the criminal is the question. These 2 lies है तो P का statement lie है, R का statement भी lie है. P का statement lie है मतलब Q committed the crime is a lie. So Q didn't commit the crime. R का statement R did not commit the crime. Did not lie है तो R ने crime किया and that finishes the question. Option B, R is the answer. Because we are 100% sure that this is a lie. How we are sure? Because total 3 lies should be there. Already these 2 statements में 1 statement true है तो बाकी तीनों statements lie होना ही चाहिए. So ये 2 statements lie होना चाहिए, इसलिए R का statement lie होना चाहिए. R का statement क्या है? R ने crime नहीं किया. वो lie है तो R ने crime किया ना. So किसने crime किया? R ने crime किया. Clear or not, all of you? That is why option B, R is the correct answer. If that is clear, let's go to the next question. This is called identifying related or contradictory statements. That is a method we have used to eliminate options. And look at this. This is directly asking negation. Try it carefully. Okay, so I'll explain. So negation, I already discussed what is negation. So here we need to combine these two sentences, like P marries Q, X marries Y. Either P marries Q or X marries Y. इसका negation कौन सा है? So option by option we will check. P does not marry Q and X marries Y. Now that is not negation. That is correct. That is justifying the statement, na? Because X marries Q, P does not marry Q also is okay, because this or that being correct, this only being correct and the other one not being correct is totally okay. That is not negation. That is why it is not the answer. Neither P marries Q, nor Q marries Y means P does not marry Q and QX does not marry Y. हाँ, P marries Q का contradiction, P does not marry Q. X marries Y का contradiction, X does not marry Y. Or का contradiction and. Contradiction means negation, sorry. Negation and. So, P does not marry Q and X does not marry Y is the meaning of the second sentence. So, that is clearly the negation. So, option B is the answer. Did you all understood how option B is the answer? Please respond. So, let's go to the next question. Try this question. This is a very good question. Okay, so this question is about a very intelligent prisoner who is able to logically reason and escape from death. So I will explain. Listen very carefully. Under a certain legal system, prisoners are allowed to make one statement. If their statement turns out to be true, then they are hanged. Hanged means hanged till death. If the statement turns out to be false, then they are shot. That means shot with a gun. That means both the cases they will be dead. That means statement true turn out कर रहा तो भी death होगा, false turn out कर रहा हो तो भी death होगा. But a very surprising thing happens. One prisoner made a statement and the judge had no option but to set him free. That means judge allowed him to go free. No death, he is set free. Which one of the following could be that statement? So which is that magical sentence or statement by which the judge was not able to decide, that is a point, not able to decide whether to kill him by hanging or kill him by shooting. Not able to decide. That is what the problem is. Listen very carefully. Each option we will analyze. I did not commit the crime. If this is the sentence. Now some of you may be thinking, what if the prisoner having committed the crime? If so, that is still a true statement. True statement है तो hang करेगा. True statement है तो hang करेगा. Still he will be dead ना. ये गलत false statement है तो if he actually did the crime, then I did not crime is a false statement. That means he will be shot in that case. In both cases, he will be dead. He will not be set free. That is why option A is not the answer. If I committed the crime, yeah, I committed the crime. If it is true, he will be hanged. If it is false, he will be shot. In both cases, death is happening. Now, listen, third statement. Fourth option is even more funnier. You committed the crime. The prisoner is telling the judge, no, you committed the crime. So, judge anyway, without any doubt, will be killing him. Maybe judge itself will shoot him. So, whatever it is, yeah, the point is, you committed the crime. In case the judge committed the crime also, still that is a true statement, then still the prisoner will be hanged till death. If it is false statement, most probably it will be false statement. The judge didn't do the crime. Still, if it is a false statement, he will be shot now. In both cases, he will be dead. So these three cases, he is not able to escape. Now, listen very carefully about the option C statement. This is very interesting. Option C statement. I will be shot. If the prisoner is saying, I will be shot, what will the judge do? What will the judge do? For that, you should know what will the judge think. What is the thought process of the judge that we need to understand first. If I will be shot is the sentence, the thought process of judge will be something like this. So, I will be shot. If it is true, what is the meaning? He should be shot, na? Or if he is shot, only this is true. But he can be shot only for a false statement. Only for a false statement. If he is shot for a true statement. I will be shot will be a true statement then, if he is shot. But he cannot be shot for a true statement. He can be shot only for a false statement. Look at that. Only for a false statement he can be shot. So if he is shot telling the sentence, I will be shot, the whole rule is violated. They are making a strange rule now. So how much strange is the rule? They should follow the rule. Because that is the legal system that is there in that universe. Yeah, you can think about a parallel universe where this is how the judgment is done. But according to the rule of that universe or rule of that country, I will be shot can be done. Or he can be shot only if he tell a false statement. I will be shot will not be a false statement if he is shot. Now you may be thinking, let us hang him till death. If we are from the side of the judge. If he is hanged, there is another problem. Hanging can be done only if the statement turns out to be true. And if he is hanged, this statement is turning out to be false now. Because he will not be shot, he will be hanged. Are you getting the point? So in both the cases, the judge cannot do anything. I will be shot. True है तो भी problem है, false है तो भी problem है. नहीं ये तो ऐसा सोच सकता है. If he is shot also there is contradiction. If it is hanged also there is contradiction. That means judge, according to this legal system, judge will not be able to decide which among hanging or shooting will be possible for this, or it is impossible to decide that if you want to adhere to this legal system. Otherwise, the judge should do cheating. Okay, this is a legal system, but I will make the rules differently this time. No, that is not possible. Na? That is why the judge have set him free. So, I will be shot is the correct answer. All of you clear? Yes, Siddhi, extra smart prisoner. Wonderful question, na? So, look at this. I have prepared solutions for you. Go through it. Option C है तो क्या है situation? If it is true, that way also you can say, if it is true, then he should be hanged. But it contradicts the acceptance of the statement, I will be shot, as true statement. I will be shot true hai to, he cannot be hanged. Yeah, Preeti, he is smart in a wrong way maybe. So, we say criminal mastermind, na? Okay, Arati. So anyway, let's go to the next question. This I will come back to. This is a wonderful question. This is that Tony Knight Knave problem. An advanced version of that is this. Carefully try it. Some of you got an answer. Yeah, if you are feeling this session is useful, do hit the like button and do comment on this video. Those of you are watching this recorded also, those of you are watching this live also, to you people I'm telling. So this question is a very interesting question. All people in a certain island are either knights or knaves, and each person knows every other person's identity. That means a knight know who is the knight, knave know who is the knave there, or who the other person is. Now, just like that Tony problem, knights never lie is mentioned. Knights never lie means knights are truth speakers and knaves are liars. Truth speakers and liars. Is that clear? P says both of us are knights. Q says none of us are knaves. Yeah, listen very carefully. As the island only have knight and knave, none of us are knave का meaning क्या है? Both of us are knight है ना? Both of us are knights. Are you all understanding that? हम दोनों knight नहीं, हम दोनों knave नहीं है. मतलब हम दोनों knight है, क्योंकि ये island में knight और knave ही है. None of us that are knaves means both of us are knights. Or in other words, both P and Q are saying the same sentence itself. Both P and Q are saying the same sentence itself. Both P and Q are saying the same sentence itself. Are you understanding that? If both of them are saying same sentence, either both of them are telling truth or both of them are lying. That is true, na? दो पीपल सेम सेंटेंस बोल रहा तो आइदर दोनों सही होगा या दोनों गलत होगा. वो कॉन्ट्रडिक्ट नहीं करेगा क्योंकि दोनों सेम सेंटेंस बता रहा है सेम चीज के बारे में. So that is why we can say that P is a knight, Q is a knave anyway is not possible, because They are telling the same sentence, so they should be same identity itself. Okay, now let us see P and Q being knights, is it okay or not? Knight है तो सच बोलना चाहिए ना. Knights are truth speakers. Both of us are knights, is it true? Yes, both of us are actually knights. In option A, P and Q are knights now. In that case, P statement is true. Both of us are knights are true. Q says both of us are knights, that is also true. That means dono true hai. So, P and Q are knights is a possibility. Keep this in mind. Possibility. Because P and Q are knaves are also possible. I will explain. P and Q knight है तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन नहीं आ रहा है. P and Q knight हो सकता है क्योंकि knight है तो दोनों सच होना चाहिए, ये दोनों स्टेटमेंट सच है. लेकिन नेव है तो भी ये दोनों स्टेटमेंट ओके है. भाई नेव है तो दोनों स्टेटमेंट झूठ होना चाहिए. P and Q का स्टेटमेंट झूठ. Both of us are knights are lie ना. Both of us are not knights. They are knaves if you assume option C or P and Q are knaves. Are you understanding? P and Q का 4 possibilities है ना. Either दोनों knight या दोनों knave या one knight one knave one knave one knight. But that we don't have to, but because I told you they are saying the same sentence. So ये दोनों possible है क्योंकि दोनों knight है तो दोनों सच बोल रहा है, दोनों knave है तो दोनों झूठ बोल रहा है. हाँ, knave का character झूठ बोलना है. Knave का character is that they should only tell lies. That means P and Q are knight also possible, P and Q are knave also possible. लेकिन you cannot tick both the options. Possible means दोनों possible है, लेकिन उसमें से कौन सा real है? Yeah, in real, which of them is correct we don't know, or we can say identities of P and Q cannot be determined is the correct answer. क्योंकि दोनों नाइट होने वाला केस भी ओके है, दोनों नेव होने वाला केस भी ओके है. ये दोनों केसेस में कौन सा केस वहाँ हो रहा है हमें पता नहीं है. इन रियलिटी में कौन सा वर्क कर रहा है, कौन सा वो आइलैंड में हैपन हुआ, वी डोंट नो दैट. That is why identities of P and Q cannot be determined is the answer. All of you understood this? Please respond. If that is clear, try this question. This is comparatively a simple problem. This kind of question came in many competitive exams. Even in CSIR-NET exam also, very similar question 2-3 times came. Some of you got an answer? Okay, I'll explain. So PQR talks about SS car collection. P states S has at least 3 cars. Q believes S has less than 3 cars. R indicates that to his knowledge S has at least 1 car. So P states कम से कम 3 cars, 3 or more cars, 3 or more cars. Q is saying less than 3 cars, less than 3 cars, and R is saying at least 1 car, that is 1 or more cars. Are you all understanding? These are the statements by PQR about the collection, car collection of S. Think that you are S. Think that you are S. So you have more than 3 or more cars, you have less than 3 cars, you have 1 or more cars. That are the 3 statements told by PQR respectively. So if only one of PQR is right, ये PQR में से सिर्फ एक ही statement सही है, मतलब one truth है, बाकी दोनों lies होना चाहिए. Like we did in multiple questions today. One truth and 2 lies should be there. The number of cars owned by S is. The best way to do this question is elimination itself. Substitution करके eliminate करिए. Option A 0. S can have 0 cars and satisfy this condition, one truth and 2 lies. Let's see. As I told, if you are S and if you have 0 cars or no cars, what you tell about these 3 statements? Pika statement. You have more than 3 or more cars. You will say, I have not even 1 car. Then how you can say 3 or more car? Kam se kam 3 car hai. We cannot say that. Na? So this is a lie. Less than 3. 0 to less than 3 hai. So this is true. 1 or more. No, 0 is not 1 or more. At least 1 means 1 or more. So definitely that is a lie. That means 2 lies and 1 truth. Exactly what we need. 2 lies and 1 truth. So option A does not create any contradiction. So option A is the answer. Luckily first option is the answer. That is why we can finish the question. But let us check other option mein problem kya hai, so that you get a clarity how to analyze these kinds of question, even if the options are not that supportive. Option B mein problem kya hai? If option B is the answer, S has 1 car. If you are S and you have 1 car, what you tell about Pika statement? 3 or more car. 1 is not 3 or more, so this is a lie. Less than 3, that is truth. 1 or more, 1 is 1 or more, na? So this is also truth. 2 truth, no, only 1 truth possible. Only 1 truth. Yahan pe 2 truth ho raha hai. That is why option B is wrong. Likewise, you can try option C also if you want. But anyway, option A will be the correct answer. All clear? Then another interesting question is this. Try this. This kind of question asked in 2 different question paper. Okay, so it's a very interesting question. A rule states that in order to drink beer, one must be over 18 years old. So this is a conditional statement. If you want to drink beer, you should be more than 18 years old. So this is a hypothesis, this is a conclusion. To drink beer, one must be above 18. 18 above. So this is the rule. The question is not asking who all are satisfying this rule. Question is asking to ensure that this rule is satisfied, what we need to check, or which among these we need to check. That means you are the law officer or you are the police officer who need to ensure that this rule is satisfied in a particular bar. So you are going to that bar and you are seeing 4 people, P, Q, R, S. ऐसा सोचो, P का एज पता है 16 years old है, 20, Q का एज पता है, लेकिन R और S का एज पता नहीं है, लेकिन वो क्या पी रहा है हमें पता है. R is drinking milkshake, S is drinking beer. So which all we need to check to ensure that the rule is being followed. Ensure that the rule is being followed means maybe the rule is not followed, but to check it, minimum which all we need to check, that is a question. Let us check. So we know about 4 people, P, Q, R, S. 2 factors है ना इसका, age or drink, the age of them, the drink that they are drinking. P और Q का एज पता है 16 और 25 है. R और S का ड्रिंक पता है मिल्क शेक एंड बियर. So now the question is asking these 4 missing things na, which all we need to check. First, P's drink should you check? Yes, P is a minor. P is below 18 years old. Whether he is drinking beer or not, we need to check na. क्योंकि ये statement क्या बता रहा है? Those who are drinking beer should be above 18 plus. But this is below 18. So whether he is drinking beer or not, we need to check. If we are not checking, in case he is drinking beer, he is violating the rule, violating the law. If he is not drinking beer, he is not violating, but we need to check it now. So definitely this we need to check. What about this? Q का drink check करना है या नहीं? Q का drink check करना है या नहीं? Q का drink check नहीं करना है because he is already 18 plus. This only is P implies Q, Q implies P नहीं दिया है. 18 plus है तो जरूर beer drink करना है, that is not necessary. It only says if you want to drink beer, you should be 18 plus. If you are 18 plus, whether you drink beer or milkshake or whatever, that is not the police officer's problem. So this you don't have to check, or the police officer will not check this because he is already above age to drink beer. So similarly, R is drinking milkshake. Should you check the age of R? No, he is not drinking beer. Only the beer drinking people, there is an age cap or above 18 years. But milkshake drinking, there is no age limit mentioned in the question. Or that is why checking this is not necessary. What about S? S is drinking beer. So his age should be checked. Yes, obviously. Because whether he is minor or major, we need to know now. Whether he is above 18 or not, we need to know. That is why we can say P का drink check करना है, S का age check करना है. P का drink, S का age. So option B is the correct answer. All of you understood? Please respond. Same question in a different way they have asked in another question paper. Try this carefully, all of you. Okay, some of you already got an answer, so I'll explain. So this is same as previous question, but previous question it was drinking beer was a condition. Here it is cards on a table. Card being even value, opposite side should be face. So there are 4 cards now. 4 cards. You don't know the name of the card, so I will just give 4 names. A, B, C, D are the 4 cards. First card, second card, third card, fourth card. इसका 2 characteristics है. One side में एक number है, second side में एक color है. फर्स्ट कार्ड एक कार्ड है तो 2 है, 3 है. थर्ड और फोर्थ कार्ड का नंबर पता है, रेड एंड ब्लू. जस्ट लाइक प्रीवियस क्वेश्चन, आई एम ट्राइंग टू give you a connection with the previous question. That is why I am writing like this. Now the question is asking the other side, which all card you need to turn around so that this condition is satisfied. Which condition? If a card has even value on one side, then its opposite face is red. That is a conditional statement that only means P implies Q. Please don't just assume that Q implies P is also needed. That is not mentioned. Only it is mentioned P should be implying Q. Q implying P is not mentioned. Some people check that and get a wrong answer. So even है तो दूसरा साइड में रेड होना चाहिए. इसका मतलब ये नहीं है रेड है तो दूसरा साइड में इवन ही होना चाहिए. नो, रेड का दूसरा साइड ऑड भी हो सकता है, इवन भी हो सकता है, लेकिन इवन का दूसरा साइड रेड होना चाहिए. दैट्स द ओनली थिंग. आर यू ऑल अंडरस्टैंडिंग? और इसका मतलब ये भी नहीं है ब्लू कलर के लिए इवन नहीं हो सकता. दैट इज ऑल्सो ओके. ब्लू होके दूसरा साइड सॉरी ब्लू होके इवन नहीं, ब्लू है तो ऑड नहीं हो सकता. दैट इज ऑल्सो ब्लू होके ऑड भी पॉसिबल है. बट इवन है तो दूसरा साइड में रेड होना चाहिए. इवन होके दूसरा साइड में ब्लू नहीं हो सकता. मतलब ब्लू एंड इवन नॉट ओके. इवन है तो दूसरा साइड रेड, ऑड है तो भी दूसरा साइड रेड हो सकता है. दैट इज अ पॉइंट. Okay, so let us check each of the case. 2, 3, first card. Okay, question is saying, so we are seeing these cards on the top of a table with 2 written on one side, 3 written on one side, red written on one side and blue written on one side. So this card, whether you should turn around, for example, I will just write on a paper so that you get clarity. For example, if it is you are seeing on a table like this the card number 3, card number 2. Whether you should turn it around and see what is the color on other side. That is a question. For what? To verify that this proportion is satisfied. Like the police officer who was checking whether the rule in the previous question that to drink beer one person should be above 18 years, whether that rule is satisfied or not. उसके लिए वो police officer which all person का age या drink check करना है. That was a question. Here विच ऑल कार्ड को टर्न अराउंड करना है, ये कंडीशन सेटिस्फाई कर रहा है नहीं चेक करने के लिए. सो 2 टर्न किया तो क्या मिलेगा? 2 टर्न किया तो आइदर यू विल सी रेड और यू विल सी ब्लू या अदर कलर. सो 2 होके 2 एक इवन नंबर है ना, इवन नंबर होके ब्लू है तो दैट इज अ वायलेशन ऑफ द प्रोपोजिशन. इवन नंबर होके रेड है तो दैट इज सैटिस्फाइंग द प्रोपोजिशन. सो सैटिस्फाई करेगा या वायलेट करेगा? टू नो दैट यू नीड टू टर्न इट अराउंड ना. So definitely the card with 2 should be turned around because that is even number. Even number दूसरा साइड में रेड होना चाहिए. even number के दूसरा साइड में रेड है या ब्लू है वो चेक करने के लिए टर्न अराउंड करना ही पड़ेगा, टर्न ओवर करना ही पड़ेगा. Now what about 3? 3 is an odd number. odd number का दूसरा साइड में रेड मिला तो भी कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं, ब्लू मिला तो भी कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. ऐसा इट ऑल इवन है तो दूसरा साइड में रेड. उसका मतलब ये नहीं है इवन का नेगेशन है तो रेड का नेगेशन मिलना चाहिए, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. इवन है तो रेड, तो नॉट इवन है तो रेड भी हो सकता है, ब्लू भी हो सकता है. सो बोथ आर ओके. सो चेकिंग दिस इज नॉट नेसेसरी. चेकिंग 3 कार्ड इज नॉट नेसेसरी. Now the card with red, third card or C card, even है तो दूसरा side red, even है तो दूसरा side red. Listen very carefully. लेकिन इसका मतलब ये नहीं है रेड का दूसरा साइड में इवन ही होना चाहिए. रेड का दूसरा साइड में ऑड है तो भी प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. सो ये टर्न अराउंड किया तो ऑड या इवन मिलेगा. इवन है तो ये प्रोपोजिशन ऑलरेडी सेटिस्फाइड है. ऑड है तो ये प्रोपोजिशन चेक भी नहीं करना, क्योंकि ये प्रोपोजिशन इज ओनली फॉर इवन वैल्यू ऑन वन साइड. इफ यू आर सीइंग ऑड वैल्यू ऑन अदर साइड, द opposite side of that can be red or blue, no problem at all. So you don't need to check C card or this card, you don't need to check, because iska odd hai to bhi even hai to bhi there is no problem or there is no violation of the proposition. Now blue card, listen very carefully, this can be confusing for some people at least. Blue card turn around करना है या नहीं. Blue card turn around किया तो either एक even number मिलेगा या एक odd number मिलेगा. Even number मिल रहा तो वो ये proposition को violate कर रहा है. ब्लू का दूसरा साइड इवन, दैट इज वायलेटिंग द प्रोपोजिशन, बिकॉज इवन का दूसरा साइड रेड मीन्स रेड का दूसरा साइड इवन होना चाहिए. रेड का दूसरा साइड इवन होना चाहिए, लेकिन मतलब ब्लू का दूसरा साइड इवन है, मतलब इवन का दूसरा साइड रेड नहीं है. इवन का दूसरा साइड रेड नहीं है, सो दैट इज अ वायलेशन. ब्लू का ऑपोजिट साइड ऑड है तो कोई वायलेशन नहीं है, लेकिन मतलब टर्न अराउंड करने के बाद ही पता चलेगा वेदर इवन और ऑड. So turning over is necessary. So D card should be turned over. So A card turned over, D card turned over. That is 2 and blue. Option C is the correct answer. All of you understood this? It's a very good question, na? So that is how to do that question. That is clear. I think we can conclude for today. Did you understand all the things I taught you? If so, do let me know through the like button and through the comment section, all of you who are watching this live or recorded. And this is a homework question for you. Iska solution diya hai. Here number idea is also important, multiple idea is also important, but it is more about understanding the nature of statements. If then statement, P implies Q statement. Try it as a homework. Solution is given in this slides. In the PDF also solution will be there. Be part of the Telegram channel and you will get the PDF of all these sessions. So hope today's class was interesting. This topic is actually an interesting topic. Some questions will be a little tricky to understand, but it is very interesting topic, because it is like we are being detectives here. We are solving a crime, or we are finding a criminal. Who's the criminal? Who's the liar? It's good, right? So that's the speciality of this lecture or this topic. So that's it. I think we can conclude here. As I have told yesterday and previously, tomorrow, if possible, I will take class. Otherwise, there will be a break for two weeks, most probably, for this course, as I am out of station for two weeks. After that, I will resume. And some classes will not be in the studio mode. It will be through laptop. I will be taking some classes. That most probably towards the end of the course. But before your GATE exam, your topics, all topics will be covered, including verbal ability. Verbal ability bhi cover ho jayega. Non-verbal ability mein there are only 7 topics, 7 lectures remaining. 2 lectures, that is clock and calendar, is remaining, and miscellaneous logical reasoning topics are remaining. Then data interpretation, Venn diagram and data interpretation, that is the only unit remaining. Data interpretation, the main problem with data interpretation are they are time consuming. They are time consuming, but we will practice as much as we can, because it is almost sure that you will get a question from data interpretation all the time. The frequency of questions are more. So data interpretation also we will discuss, and by that we will be covering completing non-verbal ability, and after that verbal ability 10 lectures I have allotted, so that also you will be attending. So do subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss any of the future updates, because as I told, if there is a gap in the classes, you will not be knowing when the classes will restart. So by clicking on the bell icon, you will be notified by YouTube itself whenever I take the live class. And use the study materials and invite more people. Do copy the playlist given in the description of this video. That playlist covers all the previous 33 lectures. You can use it for checking out the missed lectures if you have missed any, and copy that and share it with maximum people. This is a gentle request. We need more views for this course so that I will be motivated to give more future free courses through this channel. I think that this course is very useful for all of you and all of you are getting benefited. If so, please help me out to help more people and to stay motivated. That is very important. Educators staying motivated is mainly not through the money they are getting or anything, or some people may be like that, but in my case the encouragement from students is a big factor for me to continue giving quality content or give more effort on each of the courses. So please do that, keep motivating. That is a natural thing, that when a person see that we are getting motivated by more people, definitely he will be trying to be better and better and better. So try to do that, and the best way to do that is inviting more people to this course, sharing the playlist link to maximum people, commenting on the video what you felt about the class. Genuine opinions only I want. I don't want fake reviews or fake comments. Just let me know what you felt about the class, or if you felt that this was useful, you can let me know that. So that is what we need. I don't want only good words about the course. What you felt about the course you can mention. That will help others to decide whether this course is useful for them. And CSIR-NET aspirants, there is an announcement. We are starting the new course from tomorrow, new batch of course from tomorrow. Course on General Aptitude through PYQs for CSIR-NET in the Unacademy Plus platform and Iconic platform. By being part of this Plus subscription, you can be part of this course and all other courses in my profile by a single subscription of Unacademy Plus with the referral code CC10, which will give you maximum discount also. This is the details of the complete course. This is the details of other courses in my profile. There are capsule courses, complete courses, comprehensive courses, PYQ courses, practice courses, all for CSIR-NET. More than 50 courses exclusively for CSIR only I have given in that. So if you are CSIR-NET aspirants, you are welcome to my Plus platform courses also. And if you are GATE aspirants, a YouTube course काफी है. But if you are already there in Plus platform, there also I have given GATE courses. Separate courses I have given there. So that also you can follow. So one single subscription, all educators, all courses, subject courses and aptitude together you can attend if you are using the referral code CC10 live or CC10 to get, you will get 10% off also if you are using that referral code. And if there is any credits available in your profile, that will give you more discount. So denim, actually I have a travel to Chennai, so after 2-3 weeks only I will be back. Tomorrow I will try my maximum to take session. I will let you know through the Telegram channel whether I am taking session, or you just click the bell icon here so that you will get notified if I am taking class tomorrow. So anyway, after tomorrow class will be after few weeks, 1 or 2 weeks at least. So anyway, yeah, thank you all of you. Thank you all of you. So that's it. Thank you all. Take care all of you. See you all in the next class. Have a good day. Bye-bye.